In 2025, over 444,000 fraud risk cases were recorded to the National Fraud Database, the highest ever recorded in a single year, and a 6% rise on the year previous, of which nearly 3/4 are linked to identity fraud and account takeover. Over 242,000 identity fraud cases were filed in 2025. This is a decrease of 3% on 2024. Although identity fraud filings fell, it is still the most common case type, accounting for over half of filings. The modest reduction is accounted for by a shift in criminal tactics, with fraudsters increasingly moving to account takeovers, particularly targeting mobile phones. Identity fraud levels remain driven by AI playing an influential role to facilitate impersonations and the creation of synthetic identities. The changes in identity fraud are reportedly leading to a consequential rise in account takeover, facilitating direct access to customer accounts, which can be further exploited. Over 78,000 account takeover cases were reported, making up 18% of filings. This is an increase of 6% on 2024, driven by a notable increase in filings from the telecommunications sector. Cases linked to mobile phone products continue to dominate, followed by online retail and personal credit cards. Collectively, these products account for 90% of filings for account takeover. More than 106,000 misuse of facility cases were filed in 2025. This is an increase of 43% on 2024. The bank account sector remains the primary source of misuse filings and saw a 44% increase in 2025, mainly linked to personal current accounts, which increased 35%. The majority of these filings are in relation to payment fraud, which now account for 31% of cases. More than 22,000 cases were reported in 2025 with the newly introduced Money Mule filing category, impacting bank accounts, company accounts, but also an increasing variety of other financial facilities. Greater adoption of this filing category by members is anticipated to facilitate more reliable threat reporting and assessment of this issue. Over 16,000 cases of false application were recorded in 2025, a 24% drop from 2024. Reductions were observed across multiple sectors, with the largest decline occurring in bank account cases. Among members submitting cases in both 2024 and 2025, the majority reported a decrease. Filings continue to be concentrated in motor insurance and personal bank accounts, which together account for over 60% of all cases. In 2025, 288 subjects were filed to the Insider Threat Database, an increase of 21% on 2024. Dishonest action by staff remains the dominant case type, increasing by 28% and continues to account for the largest share of filings, now 48% of all cases. The most frequent filing reasons were abuse of company time or privilege, false expenses submissions, and theft of IT equipment.